Hello everyone and welcome to my Royal Family Fans channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Harry is currently facing a dangerous situation. The intense argument between the Sussex couple has raised concerns that Meghan might take a risky action. Welcome back to our news channel dedicated to Kate Middleton and the Queen. Many of us were worried that Meghan would be the downfall of Harry, so is there truth to this ongoing story? Well, Harry is not actually dead, but there was apparently a public altercation between Harry and Meghan, with Meghan claiming that Harry doesn't support her. It's been reported that they were shouting and screaming at each other, and then something happened to Harry, requiring an ambulance to be called. The exact details of what occurred are unknown. Could it be drug-related? It's a possibility, but we can't say for sure. This incident happened recently, and we can only hope that Harry is okay. It seems that Meghan and Harry are now attempting to rebrand themselves as they are aware of the issues surrounding their public image. They are asking to be referred to as Harry and Meghan Spencer. Meghan seems to want to emulate Diana Spencer, while Harry's motives are unclear. The whole situation doesn't make much sense. I wonder if they still plan to use their Sussex titles, as it's strange to refer to themselves as Harry and Meghan Spencer, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Perhaps they hope to deceive their fans and naive individuals, but the rest of us will see through it. Are Harry and Meghan truly lacking intelligence? Can't they simply be good people and avoid unnecessary attention? Reportedly, the real Spencer family is displeased with this decision. Charles Spencer, Diana's brother, had recently shown support for Harry and Meghan. It's disheartening to see how people around this troubled couple are rewarded. It's a slap in the face. It's crucial to remember that they are opportunists who don't know any better, or perhaps they do. In my belief, the story holds some truth. Harry and Meghan seem to have found ways to acquire houses and private jets, despite lacking the financial means to do so themselves. Here's how they allegedly achieved it. They would approach wealthy individuals who owned beach houses or large mansions and flatter them. Then, they would ask if they could stay in their homes for a while and also borrow their private jets to travel safely. It may sound unbelievable, but these two are capable of such behavior. I've always been skeptical about their claim of residing in their own 16-bathroom mansion in Montecito. Why would they stay in someone else's house if they have their own luxurious property? I can understand why Meghan would request free private jets since she prefers to avoid flying first class with commoners. These two could easily spend $1 million in a week, but realistically, even a single day would suffice. It appears that Harry is in a dark place mentally, and I'm concerned that he might eventually succumb to an overdose. Meghan could then portray herself as the unfortunate widow, playing the victim. Divorce may not be financially rewarding enough for her. Now, why would Harry want to adopt the Spencer name unless he admits he's not Charles's son? It seems they are attempting to hurt and humiliate Charles because he didn't apologize or support their deceptive lifestyle, and they were excluded from royal gatherings and events. Meghan's devoted fans have even claimed that Catherine doesn't wear Altusara heels, suggesting that Meghan is the true favorite of the brand. However, it's ironic since Meghan has a deep insecurity about her own feet, thinking they are too large and trying to divert attention away from them. Her followers have unintentionally drawn attention to her feet through numerous photos. The whole story seems rather trivial because who really cares if Altusara favors Catherine? It only results in more scrutiny of Meghan's feet, which is likely the opposite of what she desires. Some days, all I can do is shake my head and realize that Harry and Meghan's house of cards is falling apart, which is probably a positive development. A little historical context. The Spencer name is one of the oldest and most aristocratic names in England, with Charles Spencer currently heading the family. Meghan and Harry cannot simply use the name without his permission, and he is reportedly uninterested in granting it. There are reports of his dislike for Meghan, and he found it offensive when Harry initially compared her to Diana. Taking on the Spencer name is not as simple as a regular name change due to its aristocratic ties. It belongs to the family and is considered a possession. Perhaps someone from the UK can provide more details on this matter. It appears that Meghan Markle is desperate to have the Princess Diana narrative and her alleged daughter. However, if they want to adopt the Spencer name, they would need to relinquish all titles. Harry will never become Prince Harry Spencer. If the Spencer family allows them to use the name, which seems unlikely, all titles associated with royalty would have to be renounced. That would be acceptable, as long as they don't retain any titles. The Spencer name will not bring them any significant benefits. Naturally, Meghan will claim that Charles Spencer doesn't own the name, just like she insisted the Queen didn't own the word royal. However, the Queen swiftly put her in her place for that remark. Let's hope Charles does the same. Unfortunately, Harry probably has some rights to his mother's maiden name, but it's doubtful that Meghan does. This might be their current goal, now that Meghan realizes she can no longer convince anyone that she is the reincarnation of Diana. I genuinely hope the Spencer family follows the current trend and shuts them down. It's worth mentioning that not a single reliable source has seen any evidence of Meghan's poorly photoshopped alleged birthday photo during the Queen's Jubilee. To change their name to Spencer, they would likely need to relinquish their titles and everything associated with them. If Harry refuses to give up his titles, then Parliament would need to intervene and strip him of those titles. I believe this is simply another scheme by the couple to keep people talking about them. Sadly, it worked. Some of Harry's selfishness, cruelty, and insanity can be attributed to the Spencer side of the family. Charles Spencer has had multiple marriages and isn't on good terms with some of his children. He didn't even attend his daughter's wedding and only began showing anger toward his sister after her passing. It's unlikely he will be pleased with Meghan and Harry tarnishing the Spencer name through their questionable ventures. The Spencer family previously considered themselves superior and of a higher bloodline than the Windsors. Meghan and Harry's actions will only stain that name. Who do they think they're fooling? This will only add to their long list of nonsensical actions, and they'll be the ones to end up laughing. Knowing Meghan and Harry, they will take whatever titles they want and give the royal family the middle finger, knowing that no action will be taken against them. However, I hope that Parliament intervenes to prevent them from illegally claiming any titles. Divorce doesn't seem imminent. Even if they despise each other and live separately, their new strategy of adopting the Spencer name could change things. Why is Harry allowing himself to dig an even deeper hole with this move? Or perhaps he wants it too? These two are constant sources of trouble for their families and the British public alike. Thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely day, and we'll be back to see you in the next videos. Don't forget to subscribe to our Royal Family Fans channel to get more updates in the future.